As John said, we have two more people to acknowledge. The selection by our judges of the 2015 40 Under 40 Woman of the Year and Man of the Year. This fall, my son Christopher became a student in the College of Aces at the University of Illinois. He's been there a total of 6 weeks. After his first week of classes, he knew who Stacey Cole was. And when I asked, I said, "Do you know who Stacey Cole is?" "Well, everybody knows Stacey Cole." Stacey is the Assistant Director of Development in the University of Illinois College of Agriculture, Consumer, and Environmental Sciences. These two facts quickly give you an insight regarding Stacey's impact on the people around her. Stacey had an unprecedented 15 nominations and over 45 pages of accolades from colleagues touting her for the 40 Under 40 Woman of the Year. There are so many different directions I could go in doing Stacey's introduction, but I selected doing a plug for the project she spearheaded 18 months ago at the College of Aces. Students Helping Students, I Pay It Forward campaign. If you read Stacey's profile in Central Illinois Business Magazine, it's no surprise she would be the driving force behind a project like this. A campaign where kids help other kids stay in school by donating $1 here, $1 there. The first 14 days of this campaign last year netted $17,000, in which 87% of those donations came from students. That's worth a round of applause. And I would invite everybody to like their Facebook page for this. You've got to go check out this. I spent 10 minutes on the Facebook page earlier this week, the I Pay It Forward campaign Facebook page, and you'll quickly find out when you see some of the stories and some of the videos, you'll quickly find out what a life-changing impact this project has made in less than 2 years. But my favorite post, the whole Facebook page, had to do with their huge auction earlier in the spring on the quad. My guess is that Stacey had a hand in securing this particular auction item. Scroll down, and there's a big picture of Bob Easter. And let me tell you what the Facebook description reads. University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign President Bob Easter will be auctioned off tonight. And that's all it says. Now that's great salesmanship. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, our 2015 Central Illinois Business Magazine 40 Under 40 Woman of the Year, Stacey Cole. And presenting Stacey her award, Becca Guyette, the 2014 Central Illinois Business Magazine Woman of the Year.
Oh, I gotta put the nice one. Robert, come here. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I see why you won the Woman of the Year award last year. Nice orange and blue dress. I'm gonna warm us up a little bit. So I'm going to need your participation. If you can't hear me, just so you know, please speak up, but you will be the first person to ever tell me you could not hear me. I-L-L! I-N-I! That's my boy, right there. I heard you out of everybody. One more time, I loved it. I-L-L! All right, we bleed orange and blue. And thank you for that kind introduction. Mike, the person who introduces the speaker has a tough job. It's his job to let you know that the entertaining part of the day is now officially over. What he didn't tell you is that when Bridget called me to let me know about this award, I said, slow down. You have the wrong number. I'm not your girl. Wrong girl. And she paused a little bit. I said, hello. And she was likely thinking, oh my gosh, I called the wrong person and told them they just won Woman of the Year. I go, too late. I already got it. You already told me. So I'm Stacey Cole, and to those that know me, my thoughts and prayers are right there with you right about now. As you wonder, what is going to come out of my mouth? And to those that don't know me, I encourage you to remember how important it is to form your own opinions. I hope you all enjoy my speech, and if you don't, then I hope you have a great nap, especially you in the back. I'd never see you, I'd never know. I'm very excited and so proud to be here. I cannot stress that enough. I am so proud. Wow, this is so cool. This is my very first award. Unless you count the Pepsi Hot Shot contest when I was 10, and I beat all the boys in basketball, but still an award not near as cool as this one. Congratulations to all of the 40 under 40 winners. You do impeccable work, and I'm honored to be among such impressive and extraordinary people. A special congratulations to Matt DeFanis. As you told me, I really hope I do not devalue this award for you in any way, shape, or form. Thank you to Central Illinois Business Magazine, to Bridget, who's become a friend of mine, the News Gazette, and the panel of judges who had to sift through so many nominations. Thank you. There's no going back. I already got the award. Okay. So often our lives are affected by small gestures of kindness. I walked into my office one morning and a card was sitting on my chair. So in all honesty, I was thinking, oh, I hope there's money in there, but there wasn't. The saying on the front of the card instantly captured my attention. She needed a hero, so she became one. You see, I stand here today in front of all of you, speaking firsthand and having learned the hard way that in order to find the true meaning of success, you must first experience failure. Sometimes through failures, we learn, we grow, and become more than we could ever thought we could be. Truth be told, coming up with this speech was actually pretty difficult for me. Coming from the loud girl who always has something to say. I give speeches and presentations all the time, but now the tables are turned. And you see, my job at the College of Aces and the University of Illinois, and in life really, is to praise other people. Every day, I am surrounded by the world's most brilliant and inspiring people. I write recommendations and nominations for alumni and our students, telling the world that they are strong, dynamic people who have accomplished so much and yet have so much more to give. This is an award for so many people, many of whom are in this room, who helped me get to this point. All the people who have helped me move past my failures by supporting me and providing me spaces to learn valuable lessons. My successes came as results of my failures, and I couldn't have achieved anything, not a thing, without the support of legions of people. Through all my experiences, I have learned there are 3 things that I have to have. Someone to look up to, someone to look forward to, and someone to chase. First, I want to thank God because that's who I look up to. And for my parents who have always guided me toward believing in something bigger and better than me. I was raised in a loving home that was brimming with unconditional love and support. I was the oldest of 3 girls and the favorite, and all of us were conditioned for success. I don't usually get a microphone. I'm gonna make the best that I can out of this today. I learned in life there are no shortcuts, and anything worth achieving requires really hard work, persistence, and dedication. You get out what you're willing to put in. I also learned that there are takers and there are givers. The takers eat well, and the givers sleep well. Of course, my mom would often ask an adolescent, Stacey, do you ever take no for an answer? Little did she know how well that would serve me in my later role as a development professional. Mom, Dad, I love and appreciate you so much. Would you please stand up? Can we give them a round of applause? They've been through a lot. Oh, say a little prayer for them, because boy, did they go through a lot with this one. But my younger sisters, I made it a lot easier on them. Right, Nikki? You're welcome. Okay. I do love you and appreciate you so much, and I have been waiting to get a microphone to be able to tell the 2 of you that for so many years. Whatever you believe in, a higher power, karma, whatever it is, if you have someone greater to look up to, they become your guiding force towards success. They humble you during your good days and your bad days. And symbolically, they also provide the hope needed to continue on and to fight for what we believe in. I would be far less than honest if I were to tell you that I've always made my parents proud. You might have guessed that already. As a young woman, I made some horrible mistakes and bad choices. But I am living proof that you can turn something really bad into something really good. Reconciling our failures is tough, but it's also vital to growth and essential to achievement. Learning from others' successes and failures and being inspired by their efforts is necessary for remaining strong when life becomes challenging. I would have never found the strength and courage without the support and encouragement my parents provided from the very beginning. Surely without their help, I wouldn't be here in front of you, finally having achieved something that genuinely makes them proud. I also need someone to look forward to. There is absolutely no way I could acknowledge this award without acknowledging my husband, TC. And our perfect children. Just kidding. You are perfect to mommy. Kody, Jasmine, and Trey. Stop it, Mom. I have my sweat towel. I sweat like Whitney Houston. I can't help it. A big part of my story, my parents are looking for the nearest exit at this very moment, trust me. A big part of my story is the work and advocacy I have done to get politicians,
you got it.
to get politicians and policymakers to listen to the needs of families, negotiating youth, dealing with emotional and behavioral challenges. As a matter of fact, it was 2 years ago today that I took my oldest son, Kody, and dropped him off at a place very far away where he needed to be. And you did it, Kody. Way to go. I'll pay you later. But this work wasn't done in a corner. TC, a man who willingly married me and who loved me enough to marry into a difficult situation. Many people think that the strong can do it all on our own. Not the case. The strong need support too. And I am blessed to have a husband who recognizes this, who is a strong man himself. He has shouldered supporting me and our kids and has stood with me every step of the way, even when my advocacy for Kody and other families in situations like ours took me away from home. TC, you provide remarkable support for all of us. But more importantly, your strength gives me strength. It allows me to stand tall and endure. And for all this, I will be forever grateful to you. So TC, Kody, Jasmine, and Trey, I am so proud of all of you. The courage and motivation you give me every day is unparalleled. Trey, Daddy can tell you what that means, or wait till I get done and then I'll tell you, okay? You are the people in my life that I want to make the most proud of me. Please, all four of you, stand up so we can recognize you as well. I'm also fortunate to have the most loving, wonderful mother and father-in-law that anyone could ask for, Terry and Elin Cole. Thank you so much for everything, and we love you very much. I was also blessed, my sisters were also blessed. Ha! My sister's going, oh gosh, she goes. I was blessed with two sisters who stood by me through all my successes and failures. Thank you so much, Nikki and Kate. And Nikki is here. And when I read this to Kate, she said that was her favorite part of the whole speech. I look forward to my friends. While we spend a lot of time laughing, we also make sure to take the time to support each other. One way they have shown support is the letters they wrote nominating me. And as I read through each and every letter that you all submitted, I honestly couldn't have paid you to say nicer things about me. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kimberly Meenan, Pat Justice, Maurice Robbins Forbes, Denise Dalton, Beth Katsinas, John Salvani, Meg Klein, Peter and Pamela Russell, Jeremy Robinette, Wendy Pinkerton, Annette Jones, Jeff Rowley, Doug Yore, Deborah Tedrick, Sarah Deskins, Senator Toy Hutchison, and former students Mark McCowan, Abby Coors, and Anna Shelkoff. You have all encouraged and inspired me to do what I love doing and to be the best that I can be. And I look forward to every moment that I get to spend with you. Thank you so much. You're also very great writers. One of the things that people identify with me, like Mike said, is the I Pay It Forward Students Helping Students Scholarship Campaign. It's a program that allows students to help other students who are financially at risk of having to leave college. Imagine having to work your tail off all that time to get accepted into the University of Illinois, this day and age, get all the way through, and then be told you've got to go because you don't have enough money to stay. Well, we said we weren't going to have that, so we did something about it. This is a program that helps the givers at least as much as it helps the receivers, because after all, the real value of $1 is determined by the experiences that we trade it in for. But again, I can't take credit for this program because the inspiration for it came from all the people who motivate me every day by their generosity to one another. I look forward to working with so many passionate and loyal alumni and to seeing our students every day. Are you on the phone, Nick, while I am speaking? Really? Student Nick Tarleton over here on the phone, table 5. Stand up, go ahead. Let's let everybody know you're a future leader. Love you, Nick Tarleton. Mr. University of Illinois, I might add. You're great. It's okay. Sure, you were just trying to video. Their infectious enthusiasm and their hopes for brighter tomorrows, their resiliency in the face of economic challenges, and their willingness to commit time, energy, and the little bit of spending money they do have to making the University of Illinois and our community better. Last, I need someone to chase. My hero, that's who I chase. She needed a hero, so she became one. Heroes to me are those who give of themselves and make a personal sacrifice for the benefit of others. There's a special kind of nobility that attaches itself to those who serve others at a cost to themselves. That's the nobility that tugs at my heartstrings. That's the kind of behavior that I find heroic. I believe the biggest role models we can actually have is ourselves. As we get older, we get wiser, we learn from our mistakes, and we prosper as human beings. Perfection is hard to chase, but if you're chasing the future you'll know the power that you have is actually limitless. So every day of my life, my hero will always be many, many years away. And I'm okay with that, because that keeps me with somebody I can continue to chase. So whoever it is we look up to, whoever it is we look forward to, and whoever it is we may be chasing, to that I say, amen. To that I say, be brave. The price of inaction is far greater than the cost of making a mistake. To that I say, believe you can and you will. And to that I say, be your own hero. Thank you so much. This is an honor for which I am profoundly grateful. An honor I am proud to share with all of you heroes out there. And an honor that I will hold on the highest shelf. She needed a hero, so she became one. In closing, my life has been graced with opportunities that I know are not of my hand. I have been shown over and over again that gratitude reciprocates. And in the words of the late Irma Bombeck, who said, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would have not a single bit of talent left, and I could say, I used everything you gave me. Thank you.